Welcome to Tzu Chi This Week. I'm Mary Lee. It's good to have you with us. Coming up in this week's program, we visit the 7th China Xiamen International Buddhist Items and Crafts Fair. Thailand's Tzu Chi volunteers are holding a vegetarian promotion event at the local recycling station in Sampram District. And we meet a New Shoot Scholarship recipient who helps his family save electricity by doing his homework before sunset. Today's show, we go to China, where the 7th China Xiamen International Buddhist Items and Crafts Fair successfully concluded on October 22nd, with this year's fair attracting almost 30,000 people. This time, Tzu Chi set up 4 different booths to promote Jingsi publication, Jingsi tea, vegetarian food, and items from Da'ai technology. Since Tzu Chi's first participation at the fair in 2008, more than 2,500 people have volunteered to help out at the fair. The neighboring exhibitors of Tzu Chi's booth have even expressed wishes to be neighbors next year, as Tzu Chi volunteers are friendly and remarkable.
It may be through a cup of tea, a book, or even a sentence that one finds inspiration in some way.
对人和善，自己就得到了福气，对吗，老师？你常常有笑容，就跟人家结好缘，福气自然就来了。
The exhibitor in the booth next door has requested to be Tzu Chi's neighbor for many years to come.
Tzu Chi volunteers are remarkable, very friendly as well. Now I also hope to join them to learn how to love others.
At the China Xiamen International Buddhist Items and Crafts Fair, Tzu Chi's 4 booths staffed by 150 volunteers attracted approximately 30,000 people.
There were many people that came from afar. Many came from Shandong, Shanxi and Shanxi, where we do not have Tzu Chi volunteers.
Since Tzu Chi's participation in the fair in 2008, to date, over 2,500 people have volunteered to assist at the fair.
To assist here and to learn of Tzu Chi is good. On the other hand, we also hope that they will become involved and spread the seeds of Tzu Chi in their communities. I feel this is very important.
The 4-day China Xiamen International Buddhist Items and Crafts Fair saw over 100 volunteers contribute their time at Tzu Chi's booth as they work to shed light on a new way of life for visitors.
Moving to the Philippines, recently, team of doctors in the Philippines held another free dental clinic in the city of Manila. The clinic was a godsend for the recipients, where a simple trip to the dentist can cost around $30 US, equal to 2 days' salary for many. Thanks to the free clinic, the patients no longer have to endure the discomfort of cavities. Here's more.
For Rosemary Dizong, a pedicab driver, a trip to the dentist meant dentist fees equal to 2 days of work. So when the mother of 7 heard of Tzu Chi's free clinic, she wasted no time in signing up.
I feel much more comfortable now. I no longer have pain when I eat.
In the Philippines, getting a filling costs around $30 US, a huge amount for low-income earners. Thus, many learn to endure the pain or simply get the tooth pulled.
Fillings are really expensive, so most people opt for getting their teeth pulled instead. If the problem is not serious, they won't go see a dentist and just endure the pain.
The free clinic offered a whole range of services from fillings to teeth cleaning. A breakfast shop owner, Vanessa Di Malaluan, had 3 teeth pulled and is all smiles now.
After getting my teeth pulled, I couldn't speak, so I used sign language to say thank you.
Using sign language to say thank you are the 81 grateful residents who receive treatment for their tooth problems. In gratitude, they give what they can to ensure that others can enjoy the same blessings.
Back in Taiwan, New Taipei City's Pingxi district has a high percentage rate of senior residents. Therefore, team of doctors have decided to hold bi-monthly free clinics in the area as a way to provide comprehensive medical service to residents. The latest free clinic was held at 4 separate locations and included Chinese medicine and ophthalmology.
Feeling both excited and shy, Tzu Chi's from Taiwan Police College followed Tzu Chi volunteers as they notified Pingxi residents of the upcoming free clinic. Although Tzu Chis cannot speak fluent Taiwanese, they try their best to invite the senior to go for a health check. Tzu Chis demonstrate their vigor and thoughtfulness at the free clinic as they give the waiting seniors massages.
Helping at the free clinic improved my communication skills and made me more willing to speak out. In the future, I believe I can be of even better service for society.
If you show your passion, they will passionately respond to you. When we eagerly bring them here to see doctors, they will be glad to come and they can get the treatment they need.
Tima doctors have held regular free clinics in Pingxi for over 10 years now. In that time, local seniors have gotten to know the Tzu Chi volunteers well. And for the Tzu Chis who are joining the activity for the first time, they find it a fruitful experience.
Joining in the free clinic, I feel it is important to serve people. When I become a frontline police officer in the future, I hope to keep up this passion of serving people.
They're doing good deeds and it makes them happy. Seeing Tima doctors spending their holiday helping people, they're also motivated to find happiness in serving the public.
Staying in Taiwan, U.S. Tima nurse Tzu Chi never thought of herself as a sufferer of diabetes. Recently, she returned to Taiwan to attend a Tima conference and stayed on to visit her mother and join in on the free clinics.
Here in Yilan, Tzu Chi moves about freely. It's hard to imagine that she's a diabetic and wears an insulin pump.
In doing Tzu Chi, I can forget about my own problems. It's not really just forgetting about my problems, but I see how blessed I truly am, as there are people worse off than me in the world.
Originally an accountant, after Tzu Chi immigrated to the United States, she found her calling, all because of a lecture in 2005 from then Dalian Hospital Vice Superintendent Jian Shouxin.
That lecture was really inspiring, so I vowed to help others. I started to study English and then finally obtained a nursing license in the United States. Now that I have my license, I can help out others.
At Yilan Jinlu Detention Center, Tima doctors are providing illegal foreigners with dental and general checkups.
You guys are really great to people like us. We are really grateful.
See here, Indonesia. When you return to Indonesia, if you have any questions or problems, you can go there, to Tzu Chi.
In providing healthcare for foreigners, Tzu Chi's love is spread worldwide. No matter where you are, Tzu Chi is never far away.
In Thailand's Sampram district, Tzu Chi volunteers held a promotional event for vegetarianism at the local recycling station. To make sure the event ran smoothly, volunteers from Bangkok traveled over 40 kilometers to decorate the venue and prepare vegetarian lunchboxes for the residents to help them better understand the benefits of vegetarianism.
In Thailand's Sampran district, volunteers are busy decorating the venue for promotion of vegetarianism. One of the volunteers is He Jingren, a Taiwanese working in Thailand.
This is my first time joining a Tzu Chi event. I can feel that Tzu Chi has inspired everyone to protect the planet.
The event was joined by local residents as well as one Tzu Chi Care recipient who brought her disabled daughter along. Both of them vowed to go meatless.
The volunteers invited us to eat vegetarian food, and I brought my daughter along. I hope to bring more blessings to my family. Before, we didn't know the benefits of vegetarianism, but after today, we will try to become one.
Promoting the benefits of eating vegetarian, Tzu Chi volunteers also prepare vegetarian lunch boxes for the residents to change their perceptions of vegetarianism.
Students at the Tzu Chi Academy in Toronto, Canada, recently held a foot washing event as a way to practice filial piety. Not only did the students gratefully wash the feet of their parents, one of the teachers also invited her 70-year-old mother to attend. For the mothers, it was a moving event, one that brought tears of joy to many.
Here at the Tzu Chi Academy in Toronto, Canada, students pamper their parents with a foot massage and foot bath. The 70-year-old mother of teacher Zheng Jinfen was moved to tears by the event.
Seeing my mother so moved today, I feel that I have really not been filial enough in the past. Such small things make her so happy, but I still have neglected them.
For this student, the experience was one of happiness and sharing.
Washing my mother's feet, I felt happy. We used the time to chat. It was a pleasant experience. In the future, I will continue to wash my mother's feet.
In addition to studying Chinese, students here at the academy learn how to be better people. Having been taken care of by their parents for so long, for the students, today was a wonderful chance to give back the love.
Tzu Chi Care recipient Tzu Chi and her son live in a dilapidated house in Huwei Township of Yunlin County in Taiwan. After much deliberation, Tzu Chi volunteers decided to reconstruct the home for the mother and son. Everyone who was skilled in home remodeling was invited to join in on the rebuilding efforts.
The volunteers tear down the roof with caution as they remove pieces of worn roof tiles. These 50-year-old roof tiles are badly worn out and beyond repair. The reconstruction process is not simple, therefore volunteers specializing in construction from structural engineering to electricity were invited to help. From the setup of the steel frame, the drywall, the partitioning and roofing, the house was completed in 1.5 months.
It is indescribable the amount of hard work that everyone puts in. They were sweating buckets. Their clothes were soaked in sweat. This image was really moving.
Helping to reconstruct their home and giving them a solid shelter is Tzu Chi's way of showing its care for Tsai and her son, who are both mentally handicapped. Since the passing of Tsai's husband last year, Tzu Chi volunteers have done their best to care for this family.
You must get better and better and become a giving person in the future, okay?
I am very thankful to you, Tzu Chi brothers. Everyone worked so hard to give them a comfortable house to live in.
Tzu Chi volunteers also made sweet, sticky rice balls to celebrate Tsai's housewarming. From this day forward, Tsai and her son finally have a cozy and comfortable home to live in.
In Sanzhi district of New Taipei City, Tzu Chi volunteers are also caring for one senior who lives with his 2 sons and 2 grandchildren. The family needed some help tidying up their home, so volunteers arrived to help and also took time to teach them basic hygiene care.
The house is cluttered with cast-offs, and it is difficult to tell when was the last time this house has been cleaned. Tzu Chi volunteers are not perturbed by the odor in the air, and the children's father joins the volunteers in giving their home a much-needed spring cleaning.
On our previous visit here, we showed them how to fold their own clothes because their clothes were just thrown in piles. This time we noticed that their clothes were nicely folded.
It takes time and effort for a man to master housework. Apart from showing the children's father how to clean house, Tzu Chi volunteers also educate him on basic hygiene.
We want him to set an example for his children, because if this is the condition the children live in now, when they grow older, they won't be able to know what a clean environment is.
As the two children both suffer from developmental disabilities, the volunteers show patience as they study with them.
来，这字怎么念？八。好，啊，这字怎么念？七。对。
Everyone's efforts gives this home a makeover and a brand new look.
分担分享彼此的人生。
自己师兄。
也希望你能够继续保持这么干净。
In our next story, we meet third grader Huang Zhiwen. Every day after school, the boy makes sure he completes his homework before the sun sets so he can save on electricity for his family. Because Huang is studious and diligent, he has been awarded the New Shoot Scholarship for 2 consecutive years.
Huang Zhiwen is a third grade student at Holiao Elementary School and has found a way to earn more money for his family.
His school organizes various competitions, and they award book vouchers to the value of 50 NT dollars or 100 NT dollars to the winners. He always tells me he wants to win those awards.
When Huang Zhiwen was only 3 years old, his father was diagnosed with liver cancer. So from a young age, Zhiwen has been shouldering responsibilities for his family. The first thing he does upon arriving home is to finish his homework so he can save on electricity costs. He has 2 piggy banks. One is used to save money for school supplies, and the other is Tzu Chi's bamboo coin bank.
I also want to help others because Tzu Chi aunties help us, so I want to help other people too.
Zhiwen is mature for his age, and his parents empathize with him.
礼拜二就到，你讲念啥？
这个。
系啊。
这样。
是啊。
对。
你都无甲我教，我都无晓。
From a young age, Zhiwen's studies have never been a concern, nor has he ever asked his parents for anything. His biggest wish is to make his parents proud.
He will tell me about the events at his school and ask that I attend. I will always go, and when I see him on stage receiving a prize, I am really proud of him. Really, I think he's so wonderful.
Words of praise from his mother mean more to Zhiwen than anything in the world.
Moving to Myanmar, 15-year-old Win Coco U is raised by his mother, and the family's hardship almost forced him to quit school. However, in 2010, the family met Tzu Chi. This June, Tzu Chi even paid for his after-school classes in hopes of preparing him for his college entrance examinations.
After school, Win Coco leaves the school with the other students. However, on his way home, he takes off his shoes to walk barefoot because he only has 1 pair of shoes. Raised by his single mother, poverty almost forced him to stop his schooling.
I couldn't watch my mother work so hard. I considered suspending my schooling and surely my mother's burden.
Win Coco's parents were divorced when he was young. Now the family relies on the income from his mother. Who also has to look after her elderly parents. To help, Tzu Chi started providing financial support for Win Coco to attend after-school classes.
From when I was in the 1st to 9th grades, I never took after-school classes. Honestly, we can afford it, and I didn't want to increase my mom's burden. Teachers at the after-school classes will teach more in detail, and that helps a lot.
As well, Tzu Chi also conduct home visitations to learn more about his study conditions and to share studying techniques to help him improve.
Today, we're here to learn about his needs. He is seriously falling behind. We must help him catch up with the other classmates.
I have great expectations for my son. With Tzu Chi's help, my son will become an intellectual, have a good job, and then I can relax. No matter how hard it is, I will hang in there. I truly appreciate Tzu Chi's help.
Seeing the arrival of the Tzu Chi volunteers, when Coco and his mother are all smiling, the volunteers' care and love providing not only strength, but also a chance to live behind poverty.
Finally, in the United States, the annual charity concert Blessings for the World kicked off at Tzu Chi USA headquarters in San Dimas, California. Hundreds of volunteers were mobilized, and many local residents are also taking part in this year's concert. Let's take a look.
In 3 minutes, the Blessings for the World charity concert will open its very first show of the year here at Tzu Chi's USA headquarters in San Dimas. Hundreds of volunteers rush in and out during final checkups.
就把这个盖子人文很轻轻地拿起来，也就是说，请慢用。
About 300 guests have arrived from near and afar and first enjoy an exquisite vegetarian meal. As the concert is about to begin, lights dim and the Gan'en Hall is lit with stars. The lotus blooms conveyed through sign language fill the stage. Meanwhile, backstage, a group of local American volunteers take hold of their last opportunity to perfect their performance.
We're performing, we're singing in Mandarin with sign language, and hope you like it.
Having previously received care from Tzu Chi, many previous patients from Tzu Chi's free medical clinics have joined Tzu Chi's ranks. Among them was this man who vows to help out at Tzu Chi's free clinics after having received his nursing license just this week.
These people are sacrificing their time to help people like me, and if that's what it takes to get things better, then perhaps I should do the same. I feel very honored to be performing these wonderful human beings, and I would like to do it again.
The charity concert was joined by celebrities from Taiwan, such as Da'ai TV drama actor Chen Ting, dancer Chen Yiyun, and actor Shi Yinan's performance of a renowned Chinese song, Let the Moon Speak for My Heart, helped raise donations for the event. Crossing the boundaries of race and religion, Tzu Chi's seeds of compassion are deeply rooted in the United States and are thriving day by day.
It's a family. It's family for me. My official plan is hopefully one day to meet the master and get my official bracelet to become a Tzu Chi member.
I'm truly grateful to our brothers and sisters. Everyone mustered their strength to ensure this concert came together, and in light of an uncertain economy, we were still able to achieve results above our initial target.
As the first charity concert comes to a close, wasting no time, Tzu Chi volunteers put aside their fatigue as they begin to prepare for the next upcoming concert.
The 2012 Taipei International Travel Fair officially opened on October 26th. The performance group, made up of Aboriginal people from Sanlin Da'ai village, was invited to perform at the opening ceremony. The organizers also gave the group from Sanlin Da'ai village 2 exhibition booths to promote their LED lights and their farming products. That's all the time we have for today. Have a good weekend.